Hello everybody, welcome, episode 11. We are on a roll. It's been a minute. We have a lot to catch up on as usual.
Yeah, it's a lot
We're waiting on Free to Free just got to work fashionably late.
Going on, man.
Free's here. What's up? Yo, can I get the camera on me and camera don't move? I just got here fashionably late. See what's going on, regular shit.
Free comes strolling into work whenever he pleases.
Free, what's going on with that Wolfpack jacket, B? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I'm down with the original, members.
You look like you homie right now.
All day. You know what I mean? Regular shit.
Free's always fresh. We're gonna do a segment on Free's clothes every time he walks in because he comes dressed.
Calm feet, you know what I mean? Air Max for life.
He pulled the shore!
It's Air Max month, so you know we're gonna promote some Air Maxes.
Happy Air Max month. That's lit.
You know a lot.
Right.
Gang.
Shout out to the NWO, my wrestling niggas, Monday Night Raw. It's the way we like to funk.
And me, my hoodie's DGK, supporting the family, Stevie Williams. Thank you, love you.
Rich,
real nigga.
My nigga Rich got some shit on. What you got? A good shirt and all that.
That nigga stay out of my closet, B.
My closet is not together.
Stay out of Rich's closet. You don't want to share with y'all.
Get the out of my closet, bitch.
Freeze the fashionista.
I mean, but, you know what I mean?
We here though, episode 11, man.
We probably support the local brands too, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas, local designers, I got the fleet going on, man. Send it, sponsor you an episode, man. Send
Absolutely, send your shit, we gonna wear it.
We gonna keep it lit for you. We gonna run a light ad for you or something, B. Yeah, you already know.
We support the community. All right, so we'll get straight into our first topic. And it's basically, we're talking about the idea that rappers don't respect the culture. And this comes from a series of videos. We're about to show you the clip of today's rappers up and coming that want to stress that they don't give a fuck about music. They don't do it for the love of music. They do it simply because they do it for the money. And I don't know how I feel about it. At first, when I heard it, I didn't think nothing of it. But then I read something that said it's really like, it's fucked up for the culture. And I guess it's kind of crazy. If you listen to music and you love music, you want an artist who really appreciates music. So I guess they saying it on some like trying to be cool, trying to be cute shit. Like, I do it for the money, not for the da-da-da. But that's actually kind of fucking corny to me. Like, I don't respect that.
I mean, music is directly related to passion. So like, if you don't even give a fuck about the shit that you create, but then you want people to connect with your shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people that got real longevity in the game, the fans really connect with them and shit. So that shit is crazy. But then on the same end, it's on the fans too. Like, why the fuck do y'all support people that don't give a fuck about the shit that they present to you? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, you know what I mean? Like, would you eat food at a restaurant that doesn't give a fuck about how they make the food? Like what is wrong with y'all niggas? Shit is getting crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. If you care about the art or not, all I care about is when I get in my car and I press play, the beat still hit the same. You know what I mean? And I put that, and I feel like I'm in a good vibe. So I mean, honestly, if you're just doing it to feed your kids, who am I to tell you no? Like, feed your kids. It is what it is.
But you gotta know a person that don't care about the shit that they create. Definitely not gonna make fire. Like, he gonna get lucky every now and then, but he's not gonna make some shit where it's like they not gonna be fire for real. It's gonna be somebody with 2 or 3 songs and they gonna go away.
And maybe that's why we got so many 1K wonders. Niggas make one album that's lit because they don't really look into the craft and master the craft. That's why
what's going on,
don't nobody have longevity.
The Blueface nigga, he don't even know. Them niggas don't know how to perform. City Girls, the Young Miami joint is killing shows everywhere she goes. She just standing there rapping her shit. The crowd won't let her. She don't even know how to perform. She don't even know how to do this shit. Like, shit's crazy.
I think the ones that obviously don't care, it'll come out in their stage presence, but I don't really care to go see too many rapper shows anyway. It's like 1 or 2 that I really like pay to see live. With all that being said, if you black and you feeding your family and you're not doing criminal activities, I don't give a fuck what you got going on. I mean, you bring up City Girls, yeah, she might not have did it for the right reasons, but I mean, she got hits out.
Yeah. And that's true, and that's how most people feel. Most people clearly don't give a fuck, because when the videos came out, they didn't get no backlash for real, you know? I mean, so I feel like people really don't care.
I mean, if you personally don't give a fuck, but your material is fire, then fuck it. Like, who am I to judge you, you know what I'm saying? But like, for the people that's making dirt and getting rich, and then the fans getting mad at them for saying they don't care, like, but y'all the niggas that bought into the whack shit, like, what's wrong with y'all?
I mean, yeah, I think that a lot of newer artists like the Blueface babies, they might not be super into it, like maybe, let's say a Nas or something of that nature, a stature. But like I said, Blueface still got a bop out. I'm not mad at him. You know what I mean? He got a kid, he feeding his kid. Young black man off the street. Do what you gotta do. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Everybody don't have to like grow up on hip hop and KRS One and want to do the knowledge. Everybody can't be Lupe if you ask.
But when you think about somebody like
Yeah,
Ice Cube, when you think about somebody like Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg, I feel like, or Dr. Dre, that's how we got a movement in rap because they gave a fuck
Nigga,
about it.
yeah.
And they
Did
created.
Snoop really care? Like, when he want to just smoke weed and talk about the bitches?
Nah,
Snoop
Snoop definitely
cares
cares
about
about
the
the culture.
Snoop cares. Hey yo, on a quick note, who the fuck y'all niggas heard that song when the nigga be like, I'm fresh, I look good. A bitch gonna suck this dick and some wild shit. That shit is lit. It's going crazy in the club right now.
That song?
That shit is fire.
I don't know that
It's some
I
West
heard
Coast
the
nigga or
song.
something. That shit hard.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know what that is.
That shit, somebody send me a comment or something. Send me a DM. Let me know what the fuck that is. That's my shit.
Okay, I have another question.
What
If
is
you
it?
guys could pick, if you had to be a rapper from any region, what region would you prefer to come from?
Atlanta right now,
Why?
because it's the most lit out here. Honestly, it depends what time period. Right now, Atlanta, New York. I think you could come from New York and bubble. New York, it was cold. We was cold for a little while, but Atlanta and New York is starting to get back. Like we got Cardi B, you know, you got Dave East, you got Jake Fritz, you got a couple of artists that's doing their thing. But I mean, overall, it's definitely Atlanta. Number one, not only do the artists work together, like the rappers, so there's a camaraderie. The producers do that as well. So it's like people like help each other with each other's sound and help each other in the booth. Like it's just a better energy down here. It's not like the whole crab in a bucket mentality. And I'm not really saying it to say that the West Coast is dirt. But I mean, I know the West Coast got shit going on. But besides Blueface, they haven't really had a real nigga pop in a while. I mean, you got Kendrick, but
YG? YG had a hell of a wave.
It's some niggas that's fire on the
Nipsey
West Coast. They
Hussle.
just ain't
Nipsey
blow.
Hussle had a hell of a wave.
Yeah,
Underground
Nipsey
wave.
lit.
you got a calm wave. But
Fucking
it's not like
Mozzie
Atlanta.
popping, Mozzie going crazy. It's niggas that's lit out west. They
It's
just
niggas
don't got
that's
like big hits like that. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not like Future Thug, Gunna,
Yeah,
Lil Baby.
But we immersed in this shit though. So
And everybody comes to Atlanta for that
Yeah.
too, because a lot of little niggas don't even be from here, but they just move here because Atlanta's so into
I ain't gonna
music.
front. If I'm making music, I'm gonna be. I can't be from somewhere else. Like I need to be from up top because that's where I'm from, and that's just how I'm gonna give it up. But you know what I'm saying? Like I'm definitely, if I was an artist, I'm gonna move around and make music with everybody and try to get at the back.
Yeah, it wasn't Little Bow Wow was from Ohio, but he reps Atlanta as if that's where he was from, so
Yeah,
it don't
I'm
really
not,
matter
I'm
where
not
you're from.
gonna rep nothing, but like I'm from up top. Like I fuck with the A, but I'm not gonna try to be from the A. I'm good, like, but I would be from up top doing what I do and moving around and getting money. What are you talking about?
Okay, so we can all agree that Atlanta has the music culture like on lock right now.
Especially
I
the
didn't
hip hop.
disagree. I didn't disagree
I'll
with
say
that
the
shit.
hip hop culture.
So who do you think? Who you think got music on lock, Rich?
Nobody got music on lock. It's niggas that's fire from everywhere.
But if you gotta choose a number one, it gotta go in order. So who you gonna pick?
Front. It's Atlanta, bro.
There's
Atlanta.
not even a question.
Okay.
I was gonna give them a minute to see what they was gonna say, but I think that's clear.
The question you asked was if I was a rapper, where would I want to be from? Then you didn't ask who was the.
No.
which region was
My
most
next
lit.
question was what region to you is most.
I mean
lit?
the South. The South is got music pop like right
Especially
now.
as far
Like
as numbers,
everybody,
numbers don't lie.
everybody basically follows behind the South when it comes to music nowadays. But that is what I personally want to listen to might not be just wild South niggas back to back. That's not going.
Yeah, that's true too. I like New York music the best.
Even
I
niggas
can't
from up
lie.
top, niggas from up top got like South wave in they shit now, but like they not saying the same shit the South niggas say. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let me just throw that out there. Even though I'll say right now Atlanta is dominating as far as the music scene, I feel like that's the number one region. In my radio, I still prefer to listen to New York rappers.
Yeah, me too.
Up top rap.
That's not even a
On my
question.
day-to-day.
I choose New York rap, but I respect Atlanta's music industry.
I respect
way
what
more.
y'all doing. Yeah, I respect the business acumen out here. I like what they doing. I like to see the young niggas eating, but overall, I'm gonna listen to New York shit and not gonna get
The
ridiculous.
shit I always just love about the A be just like the black love in this motherfucker be like everybody just, you know what I mean, like getting at some bread, like just mad black people everywhere getting at some money, like, and if you're not black, you at least down with the vibes, like you part of it, you into hip hop culture at least, you know what I mean, like so I respect that.
That's true. Speaking of black love, that moves us into our next topic, which is gonna be the love scene in Atlanta,
Oh wow.
specifically STDs and safety and cleanliness.
That's crazy.
So Atlanta, Georgia is has 56% black people in it. So there's a high rate of AIDS because a lot of the black people that are here are homosexuals. Not saying that's the reason, but it just so happens to be the highest level of homosexuality and also the highest rate of AIDS.
It is a lot.
So my question to y'all is y'all fucking these bitches raw or no?
Niggas' fault why AIDS is around. Like,
Yes, it is. Let me tell you why.
Fault.
Let me tell you why it's gay niggas' fault that AIDS is around. Because they have unprotected sex. I'm about to tell you. Gay men have unprotected sex. It's not a bad thing. If they use getting fucking. The only reason why women and men use condoms is because we can get pregnant. So imagine if you was fucking a bitch.
STDs.
Imagine if you was fucking a bitch and she couldn't get pregnant. You would be a little more prone to do it.
Yeah,
the STDs have nothing.
And also, let me tell you something else too. They have a lot more sex. Okay, so when it comes to a man and a woman, men like sex way more. Women like sex. We just like sex.
Yo, I'm about to throw you in the garbage.
Wait, so imagine
shit you be
two
saying.
niggas. Listen to me before you do that.
You just said bitches don't like to have sex as much as men do.
Absolutely. You don't agree with that?
No, I don't. Like, bitches is
Science proves it. Biologically, your bodies are built to have more sex. You have billions of sperm. We have one fucking egg. Don't go there. Yeah, let me finish.
That doesn't mean that though. Like, shorty fuck 2-3 niggas in a day. Like, that happens. So
Well,
like,
yeah, of course there's exceptions to every rule, but overall, in general, women like to be with one man and men like to fuck multiple women. That's just law. I'm not about to go back and forth about that.
Copy.
So what I'm saying is, imagine when you have two men that both have a high level of wanting fucking sex all the time. They're gonna have way more sex, way more often, way more people, and that's how STDs get transferred in the gay community.
Like, I would say,
I'm not making that's not my opinion. That's real.
Men are probably more naturally promiscuous than women are, but that doesn't mean men necessarily have a higher sex drive than
They
women.
do. I just told you why.
Not necessarily. Women can have a
Just
woman
because
have
you
a
know
high
some
sex
hoes
drive,
don't mean that
but
my
not
mindset is not
fucking-
right.
If you understand what I'm trying to say, a woman can want to have a whole lot of sex, but not with mad different people. Men be wanting to fuck different bitches. Women might not be like, yo, I'm just want to fuck this one nigga a whole damn lot. You know what I mean? Like, but it still be wanting to have the same amount of sex.
All right, let me put my jacket back on because we're talking about Raw, and that's why I wore this jacket from Monday Night Raw. That's how I like to fuck.
Look at Rich's face.
For one, NWO with WCW.
But you get the point.
Sticky as shit.
Listen,
You're not a
man.
real wrestling fan.
Niggas is fucking raw. That's for one. I just want to thank God that and
Let's all take a minute to thank God that we're HIV free.
Y'all niggas shit.
I want to thank the man upstairs. Niggas like playing with fire. Niggas like playing Russian roulette. Like, it was heavy condom for like out of college and shit because it was just so dangerous out here. But you know, you get older. I'll say this. Niggas will find justifiable reasons to fuck raw. Like, if you dealing with a shorty and she got a kid, a nigga might feel more prone to fuck a raw because he'd be like, oh, she got something to live for, so she not out here really wilding.
Yes, that's true.
You know what I mean?
What?
No, I'm dead ass.
Niggas do that?
Niggas doing that. You got, like, it'd be different thought process.
Any little thing.
Like, a nigga, you know what's so crazy? Like, a nigga might see a stripper like, I'm not gonna ruin that. But quiet as kept, the strippers be having less bodies or don't be fucking as many niggas as these regular joints that's out here that just be fucking niggas.
I can see that.
I tell niggas
I don't know,
all the
but I
time,
can see that.
shorty that's really in the mix like that, strip or bartender or waitress or whatever, they hear so much gaffle from niggas, they know what's going on. You're not gonna finesse none of them bitches out no pussy. You know what I mean? These other bitches that don't be outside, you might come through and say some old ill shit. They might be like, oh, it's a different type of nigga, and go pop. You know what I'm saying? So they don't really fuck as many niggas as regular chicks do. That's crazy.
But yeah, niggas like fucking raw.
So what qualifies a girl?
Likes to fuck
What
raw.
qualifies a girl to fuck raw? When you make that decision that goes, fuck it, I'm about to just go. Does it depend on the situation? Like, if she might be off it, so I don't want to take time out to go put it on because that might be her time to say no. Or is it because she pretty? Or do you smell the pussy? If it look clean, it must be clean?
Nah.
Or is it because she's a wifey type of bitch?
I mean, I got a homie that say pretty bitches don't got STDs, so he just goes for it.
That's most niggas. No, you're laughing, but that's
sign
what
up
it
for
is.
that.
You're laughing, but that's what it is. Niggas will look at a girl and be like, damn, you're beautiful, so you must be fucking good.
I feel like the badder she is, the more dick
That's
she
what
takes.
the fuck I think. I think the prettier
I'm like,
you
the
are,
more dick is in her face, like dicks get attempted at her like 10 times a day, so it's like probably like 1 or 2 dicks getting in there through the barriers. So I just feel like, yo, bad bitches get fucked. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? But
Rich is right.
as when I'm fucking with a bitch, I don't know. I kind of just fill it out in my head. Me personally, I don't even want to hit some shit I can't hit raw. So if I'm getting to know the bitch and shit, I'm gonna be like, alright, let me see what type of chick she is. Like, alright, she mad type responsible. She's not outside like that. She's not just letting niggas clap her shit. You know what I mean? Like, you might be like, yo, this like seem like a good, responsible, wholesome bitch. I might go raw in this.
Yeah.
So do you go raw off the rammer?
Nah.
You wait till the third time you have sex?
I don't got a number for it, but I'm not going raw. I'm not going raw
Out of the
first.
bitch.
I'm not going raw first. Fucking hell no. Bitch, I don't know you for real.
Niggas is going raw off the
Okay,
rammer.
Free, how do you decide whether
I ain't
you
saying I ain't
wanna
never
fuck
done
raw?
it. I ain't saying I ain't never done it, but it's not my preferable joint. Like, it's not
It's
what
just-
I want to do.
It's really situational. It's, like, are we kissing in the mouth? It's just
Some shit gets carried away.
I don't kiss nobody in the fucking mouth.
This shit dry. Everybody can't
I'd
do
be
it.
so scary about
Sex
that.
is dirt. You're not
I would
about
rather
that shit.
have sex than to kiss you in the mouth. I hate
Mouth kiss is lit.
The mouth, and I want to fuck.
boys. Don't
this
have
shit.
clean mouths. Y'all can say that because y'all fucking pretty girls. We brush our teeth 3 times a day. We
My dental
exfoliate our
hygiene is
lips.
fire.
Niggas' mouths make me scared.
My dental hygiene is fire, B. I'm kissing bitches in the mouth. Are you stupid?
I don't know. I don't like this.
If I like you,
Your sex is dirt, Kayla. I'm convinced.
I'm really great sex.
If I like you, I'm kissing you in the mouth and I'm fucking. Fuck you talking about missionary.
As I'm fucking, I'm kissing.
Free looking into the camera, letting the bitch know. We kissing in the mouth.
I'm kissing in the mouth. I'm kissing in the mouth. I'm from the back too. I'm all in your shit. Are you crazy? Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
So wait, we were talking about STDs in Atlanta. So
What?
y'all be saying fuck it, we don't give a fuck. The bitch is pretty, I'm doing it.
Not necessarily. Hell no, nah. If I feel like this
Do
bitch,
niggas actually go get checked?
if I feel
every
like
6
she's
months like
actively
they're
getting
supposed to, or
fucked,
no?
nah, niggas wait for the bitch they fuck to get checked.
You know what? Somebody else told me that, and I think that's real.
That's a matter
Because
of fact.
girls go, but
If-
niggas don't go. Niggas like, so the doctor
She
said you was
gotta
good,
go.
then that means I'm good.
The box is complicated, so she gotta go to the doctor. Like, I mean,
The box is
that's
complicated.
a Fendi.
That's so
Everybody
cute.
knows the box is complicated. Sure, they gotta go to the doctor, so she gonna let you know. Like, I mean, you know who you diving, roll. You got.
That's true.
Niggas is going off their girl test. If she's good, I'm good. That's how they feel.
Y'all, that's not okay.
It's unfortunate.
I hear you and I get it, but that's fucked up.
That's super Fendi.
That's just where we at. That's just where we're
part
at.
of life. Like, accept it. Fuck you mean?
True.
But you know a lot of thing with the raw shit too. Like niggas love. Look, this how I've said it before. If I go raw on your shit, you gonna love me for at least 5 years. It's just.
Yeah. Anybody I fuck bro, I'll probably fuck them again because once we take it to that level, we basically are together.
You're a scumbag.
It's like a little marriage.
You're a scumbag if I go raw and you don't call me back. You're a slime ball. You don't pull back up.
You guys didn't ask how I choose who I let have raw sex with me.
You Spanish.
Oh yeah, I
It's
forgot.
random.
I feel like
You
this shit was
racist
standard.
asshole.
I feel like you go relationship and just have sex with or some no
You
condom.
close?
I thought
Okay,
you
this is
just
how I
took the
decide. This is how I decide. Okay, so I feel like this. If a nigga tries to go raw on me, I'd be like, oh no. But if he tries to go for the condom, and then we do it with the condom, and the next time we do it, he's condom again, and he's a consistent condom nigga, and I'd be like, all right, baby, you know what? It's time to take it off because I believe in you now. So I gotta wait till I believe in a nigga, and I'm like, all right.
I thought
If he's
that's
doing
like-
it for me, I know he's strapping up for regular bitches. But if it's the nigga that try to sneak you, I'm like, nah, you must be sneaking.
I thought-
Mad bitches.
I thought it had to be the Turks and Caicos trip first or something.
I'm trying to get flued out. Period.
I like the joints that be like, where's the
You gonna let him come for me like that? And just gonna keep going along? Why did you just get fucking tried?
That was crazy.
No, it doesn't take a trip for me to
I
fuck you
thought
raw.
it was
But
Turks
thanks,
and Caicos
Rich.
that got the
I love you
to give me
too.
your.
No.
Good, that was good insight.
That was a
Thank
good
you.
insight because I'm gonna follow up and I'm gonna piggyback off that. Like if a
You
girl
gotta
makes
ask to
me-
the bitch. Let me tell y'all, act like you don't want it. Be like, nah, I only strap up. That's all. That's how I move. That's what make her be like.
Hey, don't try to sneak it. Don't try to sneak the raw though. Don't
I
try
like
to
the
I didn't
girls.
say sneak the raw.
No, you said like, but if a nigga keep trying to sneak the box.
Oh,
raw, like,
yeah,
that's
don't
what
do
I-
that. That makes her think that you nasty.
No,
Yeah,
I like
yes,
the
come
girls
on.
that be asking me like, "Where's the condom at?" Because
Yeah.
That's the same thing, right?
Like, okay, you searching for
So,
safety.
yeah, you beast niggas for the rubber, good. Say
All
no
right.
more.
Anything else anybody want to add about raw sex in Atlanta and STDs and AIDS?
Raw sex is good. It's dangerous in Atlanta.
Just don't have raw sex with random people, B.
But not only in Atlanta, it's dangerous everywhere.
Keep it calm, like.
Get you a wife.
Yo, on another
Or
note
two
though,
or three.
the double ecstasy Trojan joints probably the closest thing you gonna get to raw sex.
What
Keep that
is it
calm.
called? Let's show a clip of
The
it.
double ecstasy joints, B. Them shits is fire. Oh my god.
Spread the awareness. Say,
My man
say
said
the
something
soul.
about the skin, some shit called skin from some other brands.
Skins is I.
Texas. What them niggas is? Lifestyle?
I be getting. You know why I get the skin sometimes? Because some women, the latex be irritating their vagina, so I go non-latex skin.
What happens when it irritates the
If your
vagina?
box got all that going on, like.
What happens when that happens? Because I've heard that it's common in women, but
I ain't never in my life had a joint that was like, yo, I can't get jiggy with the latex. Some bitches don't like condom because they don't make them, they don't like to feel the dick that way, or they just stink. You know what I mean? But like, I ain't never fucked up with a bitch that was like, I'm allergic to condoms and shit.
I wonder what it does. Like, does it make them break out or makes them have it makes them have bumps?
It just makes them like sore. It's just whatever. It just doesn't
She
work.
said it makes them
the box
break
doesn't
out.
work out with it.
Should I call?
All right.
Ask her.
Yeah, get somebody on the phone and ask her. You think she would tell us? Get the fuck out of here.
This nigga's
And be like
crazy.
this. Be like, you don't have to speak for yourself.
I don't do
Just
this shit to lose my bitches.
He's not about to lose her. She's informing the world. Niggas want to know.
Old joint, whole friend of mine.
If I'm actively clapping your cheeks, I'm gonna ball listening to this shit.
Yeah,
I know.
It's not like an active body.
I be real cautious when
Let's
I
see if I
say.
get through it.
Go speak
It
the
don't matter
phone,
because
my
I'm an
nigga.
angel
Let's see
anyway.
if I get through
You
it.
gotta keep it mega spicy. Don't go
If she don't answer,
I see the name too, but I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna make it spicy.
Remember that time you
It's
said your
10:30.
name?
It's
Yeah.
11. No, she got a 9 to 5.
That
She might curve
nigga
me.
threw my shit out there. Though.
Just get
I
straight
should
into the
kill him.
question if she answer.
Am I getting curved?
Oh, she's busy. On to the next topic.
What about what about we? You know what I mean? The having two shorties, like, how was that? What's good with that? Like, is that going on? Like, I'm seeing more of that nowadays.
Three-way relationships are lit. But that's like a new era, I believe.
It's like a new wave going on.
And you know what?
Polygamy, B.
Damn, I really wish I was prepared for this because I know
What
me
they call
and Free
them,
have
thruples?
watched the documentary.
Thruples, what they call them now?
What's that called? What's that?
That's what they call them now.
The three-way
thruples.
relationship?
Yeah, they call them thruples, nigga.
So I have this weird feeling about that. Let's talk about three-way relationships. I have a mixed feelings about it because I know that I'm just like a real emotional female and I could never do it just because I love so hard. I want to only be loved. I like all the attention on me. And I don't really like bitches like that either. So it wouldn't work in my house. But I will say this though. When I think about like humans, us as like Homo sapiens, I think that the way a man's body is built, like what we said earlier, how niggas have like so many billion sperm, women have one egg. I think that men are supposed to be getting that sperm out there way more. And I think that women should have one man. And I do think that our bodies are structured so men should have more than one woman. I do think that that's how it's built. Now society doesn't really work out like that. But as far as like the buildup of us, I do think that it makes sense. So I can see why a man would want multiple women. But living in America and in our culture, I don't think it's possible to work. And by work, I mean everybody be emotionally okay, understanding, loving, and accepted. I don't think that shit could ever work. I think it's cute for a minute.
That shit sound like some extra stress to me, my nigga. Like,
Hell yeah, one bitch is enough.
I got two whole girlfriends.
Bitches is
my
stressful.
nigga. Like,
Hi, choo-choo.
I hope, like, I gotta live with both of them. Like, yo, what? Like, it sounds lit. Like, I seen Superfly, he made it look good. But, like,
Yeah.
to be with the same two bitches all day, like, it's annoying to be with one bitch all day. Like, two joints all day, and I gotta take care of them joints. I gotta do all the man shit for two bros now. Like, that's stressful, man.
That's
Like, I'd rather, if I gotta have a shorty, I'll take one and then be a scumbag. Like, I'd rather just be a scumbag.
Yeah, it's too much pressure.
Like, yeah, personally.
Niggas can't really take care of too many bitches. And it's
Yeah.
really the emotional. Like,
Fuck
I mean,
up,
even if you
like-
can financially afford it, it takes a lot of emotion. Like, you have to make sure each girl feels like she's wanted.
That's
And you
a
don't show
lot.
too much
Too much
attention
to
to
me.
one than the other.
I'm not the king of
And then what happens when the two bitches get into it? When me and my nigga argue, the house already be hell. So I couldn't imagine me and my girlfriend was arguing and then him and her are
Like,
cool.
oh, my girlfriend
How do we go
is
to
beefing.
dinner? It's just a
My
lot.
two shorties is beefing with each other.
Niggas can barely get relationships right. How the fuck can you
Yeah.
get a double?
Too much for me.
I think it can work. You just have to find the right subjects.
Subjects?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
For the
What does that mean?
Oh, subjects like...
people. If you find the
I
right
thought you meant
things,
subjects like servants, like...
whatever you want to call them. If you find the right,
Oh, okay.
find the right individuals
Toxic
for the situation, it can work.
How should these individuals be?
First, as the
I
man,
is
you
like-
gotta have, your brick gotta be up. That's for one.
Yeah.
Gotta have money. That's not even a question.
Brick gotta be up. That's for one. You gotta be able to give out good pipe, cause like good pipe keeps.
You gotta keep up both of them all night. You
Yeah,
gotta fuck both of
they
them and
keep
both
some
of them
bitches
come
under
every
control.
night.
They keep
Ooh.
it under control.
That's a fact.
And you gotta be an alpha male and be able to stand sturdy. You know what I mean? Through inclement weather. So if you can possess all of those factors, I mean, I think it can be a beautiful situation because, what I always say, 2 is better than 1, 4 is better than 2. So the more that you have, the more it can be accomplished. If we all get on the same page, it's like a team. I said this before. Golden State is better with Durant, Steph, and Clay. Not just Steph and Clay. You need Durant. So it's the same thing. If it's you and Shorty, and somebody else, y'all all can come together. Y'all can start a business. It can work out if everybody look past the
It'd be too
fuckery.
much, man.
Yeah, I mean, because you looking at it with the wrong bitch.
Look at my man Akbar. Look what happened to him on Love and Hip Hop, son.
I don't watch Love and Hip Hop.
My man Akbar had a system. He had like 3-4 bitches. You know what I mean? The one bitch wanna act like she the head bitch cause she got there first. The other bitches, at first they say they alright with that, then they don't be feeling that after a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, see the thing with women, no matter how hard you lay your shit down, they always gonna battle each other for standing with you. Like, so even if these 4 or 5 bros accept you, you know what I'm saying, and they understand how you give it up, they still gonna fight amongst each other for who's the highest on the highest for fucking with you.
And you can't help it. It's pride, it's ego. It's just within all of us. Period.
Like, that's just how females give it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. But let me just say this though. We gotta talk about a relationship where it's 2 niggas and 1 girl. Because listen, let me tell y'all, who saw the movie Survivor? Survivors. It was about. Let me tell you about the movie. Oh, now that's so outrageous. We've been talking about this bullshit all night, but now what I'm saying is outrageous.
I'm checking out.
Let me tell you, it's a good movie.
I'm not knowingly sharing my bitch.
Let me talk about the movie. So in the movie, it was 3 white people, and one of them, the girl was like they were surfer white boys. So they like skipped town. They lived together. It was the 2 niggas and the 1 girl. And they were all supposed to just be straight platonic, like we just cool, you know? So both of them was fucking with her and she was fucking with them, but there was no love. Like, they weren't supposed to be in love. They were supposed to just be like riding their way, doing their thing. Of course, toward the end of the movie, the niggas started feuding and it turned into a lot of drama and all that. But I will say this though.
It was a movie I was watching. They were selling drugs.
Savages, you talking about? When the white nigga, they was both selling the bud. The white nigga cultivated the one nigga was like a hippie who actually grew the weed. The other nigga laid his gun game down, and they was both in love with the bitch. They was fucking the bitch on their own time.
Oh yeah, okay, that's it.
Yeah, but that's savages. That's what they call survivors.
Okay, I got the fucking name of the movie wrong. Relax.
You got the whole plot wrong. They lived in Cali. They wasn't like.
They were surfers, no?
They
were hippies. They had long blonde hair.
That was the most minute part of the movie.
I don't get it. I'm still typing Survivor. Okay, first of all, I got the wrong name of the movie, but it was still the same concept.
I thought she was talking about the Leonardo shit with the bear.
What you talking about? Wait, okay.
Why are y'all acting like that's so crazy?
But in Savages though. Yeah, I'm not sorry.
Anyways, in Savages, it worked. They were all in love. She was fucking both of them. They were still feeling her.
They were like a perfect team.
They were the perfect team. So, like I was saying, is that so outrageous? Is that a different type of situation?
But they was also best friends though.
The 2 guys were best friends?
Yeah, the 2 niggas was best friends, like best friends.
And they shared her. And what ended up happening? What happened in the
brothers,
end?
wasn't they? Well, they brothers or best friends?
I just know they was close. They was close.
What ended up happening in the end? Did it work or no?
I can't remember. I think one of them died or something.
Somebody write in the comments what happened at the end.
What happened in Savages?
I think the shorty died actually. I don't remember though. I think the shorty died, son.
Nah, they all make it.
They all make it? Fuck it, that's
because I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something. I would love to have 2 niggas.
Somebody's gonna jump in the comments and let a nigga know. Let a real nigga know.
I would love to have 2 niggas, and I want one that like makes me feel like love and attention. And another nigga don't blow your back out. No, that's love and attention. What? And then another nigga that like takes care of me, always looks out for me, makes sure I'm good. Different qualities, different men. I would love to have 2 niggas.
That's 2 niggas that's doing the same. You said one nigga that's sweet and loving, and another nigga that's taking care. Isn't that the same shit?
No, taking care of me financially, making sure I'm always good. If I need him, if some shit pops off, my nigga will pull up. Like, it's protection.
You want a nigga that pay bills and busts his gun, and you want a nigga that rubs on your back and shit.
Exactly. 2 different personalities, because no nigga really does both of those. It'll be lit. I'm taking applications. 2 niggas, bring down this man.
She is though.
But that would be. I don't see why that's so much.
I'm not knowingly. I'm pretty sure I've done shared bitches my whole damn life. But I'm not knowingly sharing my bitch. Like here, have my bitch for 2 days.
Yeah, men can't. Men can't because they're too territorial. Like that would never work for a man. And not because he loves her so much. It's just because what's mine is mine. That's how
I'm not sharing my box. I don't even want not knowing bitch. Let me not say I'm not sharing.
In Savages, they loved her. she was loyal to them, that she loved
They
them.
love that hoe. They love that hoe.
Yeah, but if you feel like you need more than my penis, it's just too much.
Oh, so what about the other way around? So why do I feel like, why can my man want more than my pussy and that should make me feel
That's how
inadequate?
a lot of shorties
There's
feel.
nothing
That shit
in
hurt their
life.
self-esteem when they find that they nigga hitting different bodies.
There's nothing
Yeah,
in
it
life.
does. So now you know how the girl feels. So
There is nothing
either
in
you're
life
for it or against it.
Some bitches like
better
a variety
than
of
new
cocks.
box. Repeat.
So why can't we say there's
Nah,
nothing
that's
in
a
life
lie.
better
Can I
than
repeat?
I ain't gonna lie. I like Epic Box over New Box.
Fuck with, listen, nothing in life better than new pussy. I'm not.
Not all the time. New pussy be dirt sometimes. And you
It
gotta
can
live,
be dirt,
brother.
but the initial entry is like, oh my god, I'm here. And then we gotta
It's
see.
I mean, it's an
Like,
accomplishment because it's like, fuck yeah, bitch, I made it. You know what I mean? Bitch, you know you was feeling me when I met you. You know what I mean? But like, it's not necessarily better than the box that you already
I mean,
have.
I've had some good boxes that.
It's an
If
accomplishment.
you had two girls, would you want them to live in the same house or you want them to live
Hell
separately?
no. Never
I think
together.
same house.
I
If
want
I had
them
to
in the same
choose, I
house.
would want them all just to be together.
Both of y'all in the house.
Free.
Yeah, my nigga.
Okay. And okay. Let's move on to the next topic. Next question. So now we're talking about pussy mileage. So we're talking about women. Does it matter at this age, because we're all like 25 to 30, does it matter how many niggas a girl's fuck? Or is it already past that?
Oh, you count? How do you find out? Like, how would you ever know?
When you are with her and she's telling you who men she's been with?
Y'all niggas are sitting there like going on a bitch dick Rolodex? I'm not doing that.
So you don't want to know?
That's way too much info, B. I don't need to know all that. Like when I bring the bitch outside, if I'm with the bitch, when I bring her outside, streets gonna let me know if she's a hoe. That's all I need to know.
Okay, so if the street says she a hoe, then what?
If the street says she's a hoe, I'm probably not gonna enter a long-term relationship with a known hoe. You feel me? Now, if so and so beat, I don't really give a fuck if so and so beat. Y'all niggas not really giving me no pressure. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas can't fuck now. Once I'm fucking, nigga, fuck out of here. That's how I feel.
I'm at the point now where as long as like nobody in my immediate circle clap, then I don't really give a fuck about your resume. As long as it's not too egregious, then we can work with it. I can work with you. You know what I mean?
So if your friend says she a hoe, that's none of your business?
Like I said, as long as nobody in my immediate circle clap, we can get past whatever we need to get past. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna just date her like a former prostitute, but
Niggas would never know. They were dating a former prostitute.
I just don't want none of my niggas to
That's
hit me.
interesting because for me, I
can
know.
date a prostitute. Fuck it. If she can turn her life around, everybody turn their life around. Niggas was criminals before.
Niggas done dated strippers and all that, bro.
A prostitute, is that what you just said?
That's what that man just said.
And you think because you said prostitute that makes it cute? Say I would marry a prostitute. Say that shit to the fucking camera. What are you talking
He
about?
told you first.
Anyways,
I wouldn't
back to
care
what I
if
was
she's a
saying.
prostitute.
Bitches is selling pussy. Prostitute don't see.
Really, example, that's
Prostitute don't just mean she's on the strip. No, prostitute could mean like a bitch could be like, yo, I let a nigga fuck for $3,500.
Period.
You a prostitute? Fuck you mean?
Okay, that's
A lot of bitches-
what was your
a
point
lot of
in
bitches
that?
fuck
It's
for
all
the
the
man.
same shit.
All right.
Being on Boulevard or charging $3,500 is a prostitution.
Listen, man.
It's illegal. But hold on,
As long
besides
as my
that.
niggas ain't fuck, I'm good.
Lil Wayne he sampled that song from that song by Music Soul Child. Music Soul Child is more of like a spiritual soul. Lil Wayne is a rapper. So clearly, two different niggas, two different
My son Lil Wayne's a spiritual soul too, my nigga. Fuck you.
Okay.
My son Lil Wayne close to the, you know what I mean?
So clearly a lot of niggas feel like that, which is really unfortunate for me as a representing women who are more like me because it sucks. My whole life I was real funny about it. Like, I'm not fucking him. In my mind, I think one day I'm gonna have a husband and I want him to know. I want him to know of as little bit of niggas as possible, if that makes sense. But now that y'all sitting here saying nobody gives a fuck, I feel like I wasted my whole fucking time.
That's just us saying that shit. That's me and Free saying that. It's a lot of niggas that care.
Especially
There's a lot of niggas that
especially for me, it's like this. I think of like this. When you think of niggas in the league, I like to only have one or two that are played. If I think of niggas in the street, I only want to fuck with one nigga in the street, one rapper, one of each because I don't want it to oversaturate any group. And I've really taken that serious my whole life. So the fact that now niggas are sitting here saying I'll be prostitutes and everything, that's like, damn, like wasted my fucking years. I could have been getting shit lit since college.
I wouldn't give a fuck, but niggas, it's a nigga. Trust me, you don't need niggas that's gonna be like.
You're right, and I'm sure the nigga that I want to marry one day probably really cares.
Yeah, it's gonna be nigga. Well, you like cornballs, so probably yeah. But niggas do.
Rich been shooting me in the ankle all night. He's been slick coming for me all night.
I got to, B.
It's all cute.
Niggas gotta keep it real with you. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't fuck with cornballs.
I always tell you fuck with you. I don't know none of your niggas personally, but the shit you be saying you like, I be like, them niggas gotta be corny to fuck with you.
Oh wow.
No, Give him a fucking put the mic to him. You tell me about niggas that I like that fuck with me
This shit
and what.
you be saying, like,
Okay,
yo,
let's
I
talk
want
about
niggas
it.
to whatever
Go
you
for
said.
whatever.
Yeah, one episode you said you want to run the nigga that you could run and all type of wild shit. You say
Kayla
some
run her
shit.
niggas, right?
You got bitches just running y'all while y'all doing this.
What?
I don't
Yo,
know why you even said that.
Because I believe it. I believe it. Let me tell you why. Just because, man, remember when we talked about boys last time? They don't know. When I say I run my niggas, you think they think that they're getting ran? They don't think it either. The same way y'all don't fucking think it. It's called I know what I'm doing, and I do it with
no
mystique.
bitch that can say they
Okay?
ever ran me. Fuck is you talking about?
And you don't think that, but I'm telling you, a
I
bitch right
know
now
that.
is watching this and she's giggling her homegirl like, look, he think I'm running
Anything
the
I
fuck
put my
out of
dick
him.
in, let me know now if you ever ran.
Please, if a bad bitch could
DM
please
Kayla,
run this nigga and then call in and let's talk about it.
Nigga, I'm running. Once my shit go in, I'm running. It's over for you. Like, that's the run.
And that's how my niggas think too. Now, just to be honest, the niggas I deal with, they think that they run shit too, but I'm telling you secretly that's how I move. So, I'm not dealing with a secret type of lame nigga. I'm dealing with regular niggas that just don't know that I be making shit work for myself.
Copy.
But they don't be lames. My niggas be lit. And they be real niggas.
Alright. Yo.
Ah,
Yo,
y'all annoying. Good to fucking know. So, long story short, pussy mileage doesn't matter.
we on to my favorite
most
segment.
niggas shit.
Yeah, now we're on to Free's favorite segment.
Well set, B. What you all set on, Free? Give it up.
I'm all set on the big, ugly, doofy sneakers, like designer shoe wave. I'm hope that can come to an end by summertime. Shit's getting corny to me. That's just it. There's a couple things I'm more set on, but that was at the top of my brain.
Do you have one specific one that you fucking hate?
Givenchy put out some bullshit, some nasty work. Valencia done put out some nasty work. Like, everybody done put out a lot of
She be
bullshit.
having some nasty feet. I've been on
So
one
it's
time.
like, I mean, Gucci put out some bullshit. I ain't like, but it's, I mean, mostly it's the Balenciaga and Givenchy.
The
put out
fire
some
is
nasty
big
shit.
shoe, big designer sneakers. Is the Versace runners. That's probably the
I
hardest
hate
ones
them
I've
shits
seen.
too.
And those probably the hardest ones I've seen.
I hate the chain
Balenciagas is
reactions.
okay, but them Gucci's, I hate those shits with the
I
big,
hate the
whatever them shits is, jewel bullshit.
I hate the chain reactions. Like, I'm good on that.
Gucci is dog.
Yeah. So if the
I'm sure that was just a little wave. That shit gonna be over soon anyway.
It
Yeah,
gotta
you know,
be.
they gonna hit you with some shit for a year and then switch
It
to
gotta
something
be
else.
over. Like, what the fuck? Like, let's go back to normal looking.
Yeah, I don't want doofy feet. I'd rather not have doofy
Shit
feet.
is ridiculous. What you all set on? Who's next?
Rich, what you all said on?
I'm all set on y'all niggas saying my man James Harden's not the fucking MVP. Y'all niggas need to realize what the fuck is going on, man. My nigga Harden, 30 points against every single team in the league. First nigga to do that shit, ever?
Yeah.
I thought it was since Mike. Mike can't even do that
I
shit.
can't do that. Not in a
If you look at this,
single
yo, this nigga is going crazy, bro. Like, like shit that was all time shit. He up there with Kobe and Mike, best seasons ever, bro. This nigga's clearly the MVP. Like, stand up, fuck.
season. James Harden is black and appreciate what he's doing.
Yeah, like all that Greek freak shit. I mean, freak is nice and all that, but like, come
James
on,
Harden had
bro.
to carry them niggas when
not-
niggas was out.
Yeah, he's not doing what man Harden is doing, bro.
Nah, he not.
He not. He's like, that's the MVP, bro. Y'all niggas gotta wake up.
Kayla, what you
Fuck
all
on,
set
bro.
on, man? Fuck. Hey.
I'm all set on cuffing season. I don't like the fact that for so many months out of the year we have to be like alone and in a relationship, and then the summertime we lit and everybody's out here wilding the fuck out. And let me tell you something. I used to think that when people said that they were making it up, but niggas did start acting funny when it starts to get days like warm, and that's a real fucking thing. And I'm all set on it, and only because all winter when shit be calm, that shit is so fucking boring. And then summertime come, niggas get missing, then you meet new niggas, but it's like repetitive and it's been like that for years. I'm really all set on that shit. Why can't we just be consistent all year?
I mean, you a dub. Like, it's time to come outside. It's bitches outside. Be like, it was cool for the winter. I was hemmed up. We was
But
laid
why
up.
be hemmed up in the winter? Cause why?
Cause it's cold, like I can't
Niggas
mix
need
all
diet
day.
and
Like
shit.
it's brick, it's 20 degrees. I gotta be inside. Fuck you talking about? And I need cutty, I need action, I need shortiness around me. I need to get the, you know what I mean, that energy. But summertime it's lit. Bitches is outside and little shit. Nigga can't just be laid up in the house. Fuck you talking about?
It's so upsetting. It's so upsetting.
Yo, B shorties do it too. They come outside, you know what I mean? And
I'm talking about
ain't just
females
us.
too. I'm not talking about niggas. I'm talking about my friends. Like,
Oh,
it's like,
shit.
oh, it's time, bitch. We about to be lit. We about to start planning trips. Whoever you fucking with, let that nigga know it's over. I'm talking about bitches. Like, I just feel like, why can't we all just love everyone all year round and just be in love and not focus on the seasons? Excuse me for being a lover.
We was never in love in the first place, bitch. We was hugged up and fucking because
I was all alone this cuffing season anyway. I was lonely as fuck. Now I'm ready for shit to get lit so I can get me a man.
Fuck it, do what you gotta do.
Just keep dying.
That life to the next life, I say.
That life to the next life. You heard it here first. All right, moving right along to book of the week. My favorite part. This book of the week is by Ep.11. Here's her little picture. Look, wait on. Most people who read her books, either she's one of those women, either you love her or you just fucking hate her. She's really aggressive. She's like that real aggressive black woman who tells it like it is. But this book is called In the Meantime, and it basically says a lot of times in life we think of our goals and what we want to do, and then our life becomes stagnant waiting for it. So she's saying, in the meantime of you waiting to like be married or waiting to be successful, how to handle yourself and how to be prepared for whatever it is that you want to come. So, In the Meantime by Ep.11. Really good book, really well written. She writes like she's talking to you, and I think that's what made it so easy for me to read. That's it.
Shout out to the black woman getting money and all that.
Make sure y'all reading. I'm
She
gonna
low.
say that a lot. That's why we do book of the week. So y'all make sure y'all read.
She low, mom, but I'm happy she getting money. Though.
Yes, all right, guys, we're off because tonight or tomorrow in the morning, we don't know, we're going to see the movie Us, the scary movie directed by Jordan Peele.
We're
The
gonna
same
talk about
guy,
that.
Gonna drop some new
directed.
behind, you know what I mean?
Get out. It's gonna
Make
be
sure
exciting.
y'all subscribing and doing all that fly shit. And
Subscribe,
follow on YouTube.
like the page, and leave the comments.
Yeah, follow Will Set on
That's
Instagram.
really important for us,
Follow Will
so we can
Set
get paid.
on YouTube.
Go on my page and like my pictures. So leave a comment.
Thank you, and that's all. Thank you all for tuning in. Good night.